Welcome, Gemini, to Uplifting Messages. So, the truth that we have for you today is separation. Okay, so I don't know if you're, used to people that have been separated or they've broken up, and then you end up finding a picture where they actually just draw or scratch out the face of the person, or they just ripped out that person out of the picture. So I feel like this is what's going on here. Someone wants somebody out of the picture, or vice versa. Okay, and I feel like also there's a sense of someone kind of, I feel like they're putting a fish back to the sea, or they're trashing it back to the sea, or sending it back to the sea, especially with that Four of Cups energy. So yes, again, this is about divorce, this is about separation, and this is about an ending of some kind. But on the other hand, it could also be about detaching yourself from everything, analyzing every single aspect of the situation. So for some of you, due to an ending, not understanding as to why it ended, or maybe knowing why, knowing that it was going to end, because I do see the Queen of Cups here with the High Priestess, who's probably might have instigated an ending indirectly, or knew that an ending was going to come out of that was going to come about. I do see Two of Wands and the Five of the five, no, the Yearfin energy. So this will be happening in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, or next couple of years. Okay, so for some of you, okay, I feel like someone feel like they are able to go ahead with this ending, because it seems that there was a lot of, you know introspection. There's a lot of inner soul searching, just really validating what they're feeling at this time. And there are a lot of parts that needs to be moved if someone is wanting to end a relationship. There are other people involved, like kids, like mutual friendship, like literally two family that came together, and now somehow, yeah, there's like this cutting of ties that's going to be happening. So I feel like someone is ready or willing to let go of something or someone or a situation to separate themselves. Okay, because it could also talk about not being part of a group. Okay, not being part, not supporting some kind of belief, not supporting a way of being, a kind of a type of lifestyle. Okay, and here we have, what's clarifying this separation for some of you Geminis is that someone feel protected. So this is a shield, and they feel protected because of the fact that, while you know while the relationship was going on, even though it was actually ending quietly, someone was already seeing another person. Okay, someone was already seeing another person. So somebody already is willing or is wanting to start a new life, and probably this is what's instigating an ending. So I feel like a relationship ended a while ago, whether both parties wanted to admit it to themselves. Okay, whether they wanted to admit it to themselves or not, I feel like a relationship was already done. I feel like people were already living apart, or they were, some of you maybe right now, the present situation is that you are separated, you're not officially divorced. Okay, and probably someone is hoping that someone will be coming back around. Okay, but I felt like someone felt like someone is pulling apart from the relationship altogether at this time. Okay, and for others of you Gemini, there are changes that are happening. Okay, and I feel like it's like fate that has, that's standing in the way. not for negative, not negatively, but we're talking about the season. So maybe certain changes are happening because it's just it's part of the season, right? Winter's over. Now we're about to get into summer. We're still in spring, so spring starts about the new beginning, right? It's about like the new growth that's happening. And then summer, that's when the sun is bright, it's the temperature is getting hot. We're wanting to move a whole lot more than when we were in the winter season. Okay, so we're slowly, that's not a word. We're slowly waking up, and the weather is changing as well. So we're slowly waking up, wanting to be part of what is going on outside, right? So next we're gonna have cookouts. Next we're gonna want to go to the beach. We're gonna want to travel. We're gonna want to, be on the move with friends, family. Okay, so on the external surface, things are happening, things are changing. So it's almost like I'm free. So yeah, so some of us, maybe we actually want to separate ourselves from the cold weather, or not wanting to think about not wanting to think about the winter that we just gone through, right? It's possible that the separation has already occurred for some of you. Okay, and with the temperature rising up, and with the new growth going about, like you can see the flowers, you can see the trees, everything is greener. I feel like you feel a little bit more free, right? You just want to dress a little bit more lighter. I feel like you want to take daily walks, and I feel like there's a sense of wanting to buy outfits that makes us feel very outgoing, very sexy at this time. Okay, so for some of you, again, with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, someone is aware of a separation. Okay, but I also feel like someone could have been aware of another relationship, the fact that their partner had focused on another person at this time. Okay, for others of you, it's not a relationship, it's actually a toxic attachment, as we can see with the Devil card. And I feel like it's kind of, I don't know if somebody has Saturn in the sixth house, or I feel like it's kind of it's really much related to the fact that you're starting to feel some kind of passion, some kind of fire within you. Okay, and if Gemini used to be a someone that used to like sit around and contemplating their feelings, I feel like right now you're not really willing to do that. You're kind of on the move. You're actually looking, searching, promoting. You're just being your, butterfly self at this time. Okay, I feel like with the Hermit energy though, that's clarified by the Six of Wands, I feel like now that you kind of feel like summer is coming, you're actually wanting to take care of your body, wanting to take care, like I feel like also that you're sensitive to certain things, and you're willing to put a stop to self-sabotage. Okay, with the Saturn energy that's about to transit into Aries season, I feel like your certain things are gonna take a monumental importance in your life. So I feel like because Saturn is in Aries and it's about the body, I feel like you want to look like an athlete at this time, or you're gonna start working out as an athlete, or you're gonna really start. I feel like this is a person that go to the supermarket and that starts to read what's on the box. What am I ingesting? What's going into my body at this time? So I feel like you're willing to do the research because you care more about what's going into your body at this time. I know that most of the time you mostly care about the thoughts that are going through your mind or what's coming out of your mouth. But I feel like you're really wanting to analyze what you're taking in. And probably it's not only about the food. I feel like it's also the things that you watch, the things you watch on TV, the kind of information that you're getting, maybe the news. Okay, I feel like with the Six of Wands, I feel like for some reason, as you're as you are paying attention a little bit more closely to what's going on, you feel like you are being taken advantage of in some kind of way. Okay, and I feel like this has been going on for a while now. Okay, and I feel like you are wanting to put a stop to it at this time, especially with the devil card. I feel like you're like, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with you anymore, guys. Like, I'm going to take myself seriously. I take my life seriously. I take my time seriously. And it's like I'm no longer a kid. I feel like if it's a parent that's trying to play you, it's like I'm no longer a kid. You can't be controlling me. You can't try to tell me what to do. Like this is my life, you know? You know, it's oh, and this could be like also like someone that's older, right? I feel like someone that turned 18 and they're like, you can tell me what to do. Or even if they're not 18, like someone's like, you cannot tell me what to do. And I feel like for some, I feel like they are correct. Like I mean, suggestions and advice should be welcome. Okay, they should be welcome at this time. However, I feel like because you've seen and you've grew up with a specific person, you kind of know their telltale signs. So you know when they try to manipulate you, okay? You know when they try to get one over on you. And I feel like you also have been the judge in this situation. You realize that, you know, I don't really want to do the things that you used to do. I don't want to follow uh I don't want to follow the path that you think that is best for me at this time. Okay? So that's why someone feel like they have to take their power back in a dynamic. Okay, it's like I'm the one who's in control here. If I feel like something is wrong for me, then I'm not going to do it. If I feel like something is right for me, then I'm going to do it, and that's it. That's all. Oh well. Okay, so I feel also that a separation is going to occur due to the fact that somebody was given an ultimatum, right? Are we gonna get married? Like, do you want to have kids? I feel like there's a lot of red flag. I feel like there's a lot of red flags that someone decided to ignore at some point, and now you cannot ignore it any longer. Like I feel like you realize that you've been blocked. For some of you, it's like you want to have kids, but the person you are with doesn't want to have kids. So what are we gonna do with that? Or is someone is just gonna compromise their desires? Is that okay with you? Do you feel like this is the right thing for you to do at this time? Or do you feel like this is what I'm good for? Like I'm not, like there's not like you feel like you cannot vibe with someone else, right? Vibe with someone else that actually have want to have kids or does not want to have kids. Okay? So yeah. Let's see, I have additional information. Oh, the Two of Cups fell on the floor, but I wasn't going for that. Two Cups in reverse. I feel like someone is abusing medicine in some kind of way. There's some kind of yeah, because the devil is also about addiction. Someone is putting a stop to it. Okay. Because the difference is like I respect myself now. Like I know my worth now. So I'm not following your path. I'm not following that path. I'm not being playing like a fool. Okay. Because I feel like here you see, but you see like with the grass here on the Six of Cups, it's like it's so tall, the grass, like it needs to be, you know, like the grass needs to be mown, but like the for the kids it seems to be fun, but there's a whole lot of things that are hidden there. So sometimes, like, you know, sometimes you feel like sometimes when you go back to certain um memories or certain things that happen at that time, you feel like there was nothing for you, there's nothing for you to ring the alarm, right? There's no alert. But now that you think as an adult, you felt like, whoa, what's going on here? So this person, like, it's kind of feeling like your parents were not responsible enough for you. And probably this is why you're not willing to have a kid, or this is why you're deciding that you will be a completely different parent altogether. Because I feel like you realize that your parents left you in charge of predators, or left you in charge of people that should never take care of kids, or that have no discipline themselves whatsoever. And I feel like you're not really taking it well when you're thinking about it now, or like the life that you've been leading so far is that whenever you see anything that's reminding you of a situation like that, where you felt like you stayed in the care of other people than your parents, or something happened while that, like something negative happened while you were in the care of someone else, I feel like this is something that has left a mark on you, and there's a sense of needing to forgive here, but not forgiving for them. It's just for you not to feel stuck, especially if you're having to relate to people. Like, let's say you have to leave your kid at daycare and feeling like, "Oh, what if something happened?" Like focusing on the negative. I feel like there's a sense of you having to kind of give your kids, rearing your kids in onto God's care, basically. Like praying to God, God, please protect them, like literally protecting them. Like I cannot be with them 24/7. I wish I could, but I can't. For others, I feel like someone full time will be to take care of the kids, just because of the fact that they are not willing to have a stranger take care of their kids, just because of any kind of traumatic experience that they've had or they've heard. So let's have an affirmations for the Geminis here. What's that? Growth mindset. I have a growth mindset and see every experience, even negative ones, as an opportunity for growth and learning. I embrace challenges, knowing they build my strength and wisdom. With each setback, I rise stronger and more resilient, ready to seize new possibilities and create my own success story. I think they've said it better than me. Okay? So, I'm sorry, Gemini, if you went through negative experiences in the past, traumatic ones, especially if it was when you were a kid, when you felt helpless, when you feel like you didn't, like I was not in charge. And the people that were in charge shouldn't have been put in charge. So here, like, you're gonna have to change the story for yourself. You're gonna have to flip the script here, where those negative experiences is allowing you to grow and to embrace challenges to build your strength and wisdom. You're wise now. You will not be this whatever that you've experienced will not be repeated. Okay? It will not be repeated, because you are entering life every situation with your eyes wide open, and you are also following your intuition. Difference. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Okay, Gemini? Happiness is real, possible, and around. So feel like happiness is like this big old hug. A big old hug from someone that you love, that you trust, that you feel safe with. We have this shield energy. Okay? I feel like some of you are going to enter a relationship that there's just complete trust between you and said person. Okay? Understand its process and the pursuit of it Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, foresight. Yes. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be foresighted and alert. I feel like this with the hermit energy here, I feel like you're looking at everything. You're paying attention to every single details. You're not letting I don't believe that you believe in coincidences at this time. Okay. Um and another message for you. Retreat. Sometimes taking a break is the best thing you could do to gain clarity and a fresh perspective. Okay? So that's again related to separation, detachment. So for some of you that maybe you're still kind of feeling the grief of separation at this time, retreating, taking some time off, having a vacation. It doesn't have to be like this huge thing. You could just go to a different city for the weekend. If you're able to go to have a long vacation and go to a different country and see things from a different perspective, and just have, I feel like this is someone that's by the beach, having their drink in their hands, right? You're kind of thinking about, yo, this is my suspended time. We're just chilling here, okay? Because what you have to see here is that there's a whole lot more that's coming for you at this time, you know like there's wealth coming for you at this time, Gemini. Don't be bitter though. Don't be bitter. Understand that those negative experiences occurred. I don't want to say for a reason. I hate that, because it's like you could, if you're analyzing that, then you'll go down a rabbit hole and try to blame yourself. And no, let's not do that. I feel like you need to flip the script here and focusing on creating a success story. As you can see here, I feel like for some of you, like probably you're going to be journaling. Maybe some of you are writing at this time. So I don't know, probably the vacation is going to be some kind of catalyst, or a change of pace, and you're going to decide to go in a different direction the two once, because this is about self-empowerment. Okay, so Geminis, I hope we talk soon. Bye.